What's up, gamers? The pro Call of Duty community has been in an uproar the last couple weeks talking about all the reasons why Warzone 2 stinks. Now, don't get me wrong, I agree with everything that they're saying, but there was one thing that no one is talking about that I believe is the biggest reason why it stinks. This is something that has been talked about since Verdansk, since Cold War, since Vanguard, Caldera, all of it. And it's still a problem, and it's nowhere near being fixed. Nor do I believe it will be fixed. That number one thing is the fact that multiplayer and Battle Royale are all still on the same application. There had been talks and whispers and rumors that leading up to Warzone 2, this wouldn't be a thing again or a problem again. Because the issue with this is that everything that you change with multiplayer happens to Warzone, or everything that you change with Warzone mechanically happens in multiplayer. You can't differentiate anything that's happening between the two because they're on the same application. For example, footstep audio. The audio currently for Warzone 2 is absolute trash. Now, if you remember in the beginning when all the pros went to go test Warzone 2, the biggest thing they said that was awesome about it was the improved audio and how great it sounded. Now, granted, that was without all the kill streaks and all the extra audio layers implemented into the game. But then once Modern Warfare 2 came out, the multiplayer aspect of it first, there were a lot of complaints about the audio being way too loud and hearing footsteps from a mile away, and it was just a sound whoring game. So they fixed that, and now the audio in Modern Warfare 2 sounds pretty great. There's zero complaints about the audio in Modern Warfare 2. But because they made that change for multiplayer, that now drags all the audio down from Warzone because they can't separate the two. Multiplayer and Warzone are two totally separate types of gameplay. Mechanically, they're so different and you need different things for them. To have them all smushed into one is so silly, and I don't understand why we repeated this same mistake that we knew was an issue for the last 3 years of Warzone 1. Now that all of these updates have rolled around for Season 2 of Warzone 2, I'm very happy with a lot of the changes that they made. But the majority of the changes were quality of life changes that we already had in Warzone 1 that we had to bring back to Warzone 2. It's just very frustrating that we took all these steps forward by the end of Warzone 1 to only take 20 steps backwards again and almost feel like we restarted with Warzone 2. Season 2 has definitely brought back a sense of happiness in this game again, but they just keep shooting themselves in the foot. And I believe that this is just the biggest reason why. Among many other reasons, this is the biggest, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and as always, happy shooting.